to another episode of What We Know. This episode we have reached out to the legends at Stone Stomper. If you don't know what these guys are, I'm sure most of you do by now, but these guys offer the best underbody protection for your caravan that you can get on the market. Stop stone chips on your chassis, stop stone chips up the front of your van, stop stuff flying if you got a wagon or whatnot. It stops stones flicking back up and smashing your rear window. Absolutely second to none and best in the business, so that's why we've used them. If you want to get one of these, you can log on to www.stonestomper.com.au. We aren't affiliated, just using a really good product. All the instructions for how to order, what to order, measurements you need to take, because it's there's a little bit in it, but it's pretty easy. But yeah, it can all be found on there. But yeah, so as I said, we've reached out to these guys and we've got ourselves a Stone Stomper installed, because already we have a couple of stone chips starting to appear on the front of the van, which we want to nip in the bud right now. Righto, so let's I'll get out here and we'll take him out of the box and see what turns up. So everything comes in this big old cardboard box. We have the canvas flaps which go on the back of the vehicle to attach to your tow ball or your tow ball shank. This is the canvas that is the Stone Stomper. This stops all the rocks from flying up and banging into stuff that you don't want them to bang into. The bracket that goes for us onto our tow ball shank. Just some adapters, some foam to put over your brake cable. I'm assuming that is to stop from rubbing through the canvas, and just your bolts and whatnot. So not much to it. But anyway, so we'll get this unwrapped and we'll get stuck straight into getting it fitted. Alright, so the first thing you do is you get your bracket. There's different brackets for different hitches and different ways to mount it, so make sure when you're ordering you order the right one. If not, contact them and they'll lead you down the right path. So yeah, this one goes on here with the bolt that goes through it. Put it through there. So there's 17mm spanners and sockets. Put them on there nylock so they won't come off. Put it in and tighten it away. Now I've never installed one of these, so if I look like I don't know what I'm doing, that's possibly because I don't, but they're that simple that we shouldn't be able to stuff it up too much. Watch your knuckles. Like that. And then you bring your canvas flaps, which has got the bar inside it, and inside there are those little loops that your bungee straps on your on your mesh strap onto, so make sure you put it on the right way. And for me, that is like that, I do believe. And then also in the bag of bits is two more bolts, 2 more nuts, and these are 13mm. Put them in there and put them through the hole. You may need someone to give you a hand to hold them, but Hayley's on the camera and my second set of hands, so either way. But just because I don't like the way that looks, I'm going to spin them around and do it the other way. Makes no difference in the scheme of things, but it's going to look a bit neater with them going through this way. put these on and tighten them up. And go to the next step. Beautiful. Next step is you've got these little brackets. These, when you measure up, when you order it, you give them a width, a total width, out to from the edge of your van to the edge of your van. And then you've the little D shackles which come on your mesh. They go onto there and attaches it to your van. So in the packet they send you tech screws, and they also send you the bit to put them on with. So well done, Stone Stomper. So you line them up with the outside of your van, get yourself a drill. You want to swing down here and have a look. So I'm putting ours up as high as I can get it, just to get as much height on the protection as we can, and then you just screw it, I'm just screwing straight into our chassis rail. As you can see, the screws are all self-tapping, so as long as you've got yourself a decent drill, too easy. And put 3 in each side. And then we'll jump over the other side and do the same thing. We swung around the other side. A little hot tip. If you de-shackle your mesh to your bracket, you can make sure you can pull it tight and make sure you get in exactly the right spot. Yeah, that way you don't leave it too short or too loose or too tight, so you can't do the bloody thing up. And then same deal, just pull it tight, hold it up there, bang a screw in. Beautiful. And then put the other 2 in. That's it. So now it's attached to the van, and all we got to do is hook it up to the car, and one Stone Stomper, 99% installed. And then there is another little bit you need to do, but I'll show you that when we get to it. Right, so now we've got it attached to the van. It's secure as under there and not going anywhere. You come down the front here and just attach it to the car. So, start in the middle. The first one on ours, they may be different depending on what setup you've got. I'll just jump over this side so you can see me a bit better. So you've got a bungee strip cord here that comes up and around the back and clips onto that. And then each one of these has got these nifty little clips that clip onto the loop that's on your bar that you fitted earlier. They just clip up like that, and then you can just go along and put them on. I can reach all mine from the centre here. So just like that. And then you can work out the other side. Obviously you don't want to start on the outside and work your way in, or you get trapped in there and going for a long ride on the back of the car. And then your final one. Just like so. And that's that. The Stone Stomper essentially is installed. Now the only other thing we have to do on ours, because we've opted not to attach it to the bottom of our stone guard, is I'll swing around the other side and I'll grab the bit of high-tech gear that you need to sort this bit out. So the final piece to the puzzle is this high-tech bit of gear. It is a bit of 32mm electrical conduit from Bunnings. It was about $9. So yeah, this just supports the centre. Because we opted not to tie ours to the stone guard, because we didn't know if we're going to keep that on or not. But otherwise they would make a loop there, and you can tie it up to your stone guard if you've got one on it. Otherwise, you get them to put these pockets in, and you just feed this through. Where I've opted to put mine through, this swings in here, just through where the gas bottles go, just to help keep it a bit more secure and in place. I will put some cable ties around that after, but yeah, so it goes in, there's one on it goes in there, there's one on the other side, and it just supports the centre of it. So anyway, that's basically it. It's pretty simple. Even with us filming, I think it's taken us about 40-45 minutes. But yeah, so very simple to do, absolutely of the highest quality, and super stoked now that we're not going to get too much damage to the front of our van. So if you're travelling Australia full time, or even if you're just out for the weekends, or if you're using any sort of roads where rocks are going to be, think about putting one of these on to protect your hard on, because we all know how dear vans are these days. So right, I'm going to leave that one here. If you've got any comments that I don't know about, drop them down below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because we really appreciate it. It really helps us out. And give the episode a thumbs up if you've liked what you've seen. Anyway, I'm out of here, and we'll see you on the next one. See you guys.